So recently I was at my mom's house getting her ready to move to assisted living. And so all the grandkids, they had their certain thing that they wanted. Robert, he wanted the organ. Well, his sister was supposed to take it with her, but instead she forgot. So I texted her and I say, you forgot Robert's organ. Would you like me to drop it by the hotel? And so anyway, she goes on and she drives all the way back to Omaha, Nebraska. And her husband picks up the phone and he looks at this and said, what kind of organ are we talking about? Is it Robert's kidney, his lung? What is the organ that you're going to drop by a hotel? And I'm sure he's thinking, I'm taking this to a seedy motel, how, you think about the movies and stuff where they take organs away. Well, his perspective, he's a surgeon, so he's thinking of organs like bodily organs, obviously. And so anyway, but it made me think about how sometimes things are a matter of perspective and we get things out of context and we have certain visuals that come to mind when we think of certain things. And I think that's the way with franchises. For some people, they think, oh, it's all just fast food. For some people, they might know of somebody who maybe had a bad experience with one and think they suck. For other people, like me, when I first got into this business, I kind of thought they were all the same. It was a bunch of cookie cutter type ideas. But these things are really far from the truth. In fact, I have 250 different franchises in my inventory. None of them have French fries involved in them. And in terms of failures, I have a lot of people who have done so well, and if you ever want to talk to them, they'd be glad to share their stories. And finally, these businesses are really a founder's dream, and so it's something very unique that founders came up with, and then they've just been able to replicate it. So that kind of busts some of those things. So if you are interested in learning more about maybe what kind of fit might be good for you and see franchising just a little bit differently, take the entrepreneur profile. I have the link here, and we can go from there. And I do have a few medical franchises. I don't have any organ removal franchises, but I do have actually a biohacking, I have chiropractic, and a few other medical franchises that are out there. Thank you.